The light heavyweight division is on fire once again as Dmitry Bivol has returned to training camp. But this isn't just another bout, it's personal, it's war, and it's the third chapter in one of modern boxing's most intense rivalries, the Beterbiev Trilogy. This video isn't about hype or headlines, it's about the grind, the sweat, the sacrifice, and the unshakable discipline of a fighter chasing nothing short of absolute domination. As it's clear, every training camp starts with a reset. Bivol is also giving everything to focus on the fundamentals, leaving ego and all other distractions aside. You'll see him pushing through resistance band routines, holding long planks, and grinding out isometric holds. His philosophy is simple: control the core and you control the fight. Deliberate and premeditated, this foundation phase is crucial to enduring the punishment that a war such as Beterbiev 3 needs. After laying the groundwork, Bivol also develops the engine, increasing power without compromising speed. He incorporates weighted shadow boxing, sled pushes, contrast training, and forceful medball throws into his routines. Every action is measured and every result is monitored. Efficiency is crucial when dealing with someone as deadly as Beterbiev.
1 foot, 5, 4, good, 3, harder, 2, 1, good. Take my head off. 2, 1, yes. 2, good. 3, good. 4, one more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. 3, 4, push.
Most notably, sparring remains an essential part of every fighter's training, and Dmitry takes it seriously. His top-tier training partners encourage him to grow and improve his abilities. This excellent sparring mimics the style and intensity he expects to encounter in the trilogy. It's about simulating actual combat situations to increase readiness and confidence. For Bivol, these sessions are critical to staying sharp and one step ahead. Furthermore, Bivol is also putting in countless hours working on the heavy bags, understanding their crucial role in his training. This relentless practice sharpens his speed, power, and precision with every punch. Each strike on the bag helps him refine technique and build muscle memory. It is more important to hit right and consistently than it is to hit hard, and he is doing the same thing. The heavy bag sessions are a vital part of his preparation, turning raw strength into fight-ready skill. Additionally, mental preparation is equally as important as physical preparation. Dmitry Bivol credits his confidence to the hard work he puts in during training. He believes that proper preparation is key to facing any opponent without fear. Training for him is a way to protect himself from being easily defeated in the ring. Without it, he feels a sense of weakness that he refuses to carry into a fight.
Do you ever have days where you don't want to train?
Of course, a lot of days I don't want to train. If I don't go on the training before fight, I will be sitting in my dressing room and thought like I didn't go on that training. Maybe I'm weak now. Maybe I will lose because I missed that training. If you start missing your trainings, you will not be confident before the fight. Or you didn't do 10 rounds, you did 5. If you did everything well, you will be confident.
Besides, there's no shortcut to greatness. Dmitry Bivol has built it through perseverance, discipline, and hard work in the quiet grind of training camp, far from the limelight. He seeks excellence rather than attention. He will be prepared to finish the Beterbiev trilogy the way he wants to, not just to fight when the bell rings. Moving on to Artur Beterbiev's preparations, he is equally relentless in his training camp, leaving no stone unturned as he prepares for this pivotal trilogy fight. Every day is a battle, with intense focus on building his already devastating power and durability. His camp emphasizes strength and conditioning, combining heavy lifting with explosive drills to maintain his knockout threat. Moreover, Beterbiev is also spending time improving his stamina and focus because he knows the bout can go all the way to the finale. In order to replicate the pressure and tempo he anticipates in the ring with Bivol, training sessions are harsh and extremely tactical. He can take advantage of any openings because his team is sharpening his focus and precision.
I can't tell you why I did. No, there is a different work. It's not like long. I think I can do long, but I never have a target to do long. This thing I'm not.
Furthermore, mitt work and pad work help to hone timing and precision, perfecting each movement. Just as crucial as mental preparation, with planning sessions and visualization aiding in his ability to remain confident and focused. In order to maintain his body in optimal condition, he must pay close attention to his nutrition and relaxation. In addition, a full-fledged enterprise, Beterbiev's camp combines science, expertise, and sheer willpower. He is willing to go to whatever lengths to win this battle because he understands that it is more than just a competition, and that it is his opportunity to grab the lead in the trilogy. Beterbiev trains with an intensity that matches the extremely high stakes in each session. Going deep into this potential matchup, as we talk about the demand and hype of this third fight, many analysts, fans, and both the fighters have already shown great interest in witnessing the trilogy. Eddie Hearn spoke confidently about the possibility of a trilogy, highlighting its significance for Bivol's legacy. He acknowledged the many major fights on the horizon, but emphasized his commitment to Bivol's choice. Hearn stated he's ready to make any fight happen that aligns with his fighter's goals. For him, it's about supporting Bivol's journey and securing his place among boxing's greats.
Yeah, whatever His Excellency wants. Benavidez, Canelo rematch, the trilogy. I mean, the first fight was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That was a 12 out of 10, and the next one will be even better.
Yeah.
You know, I've got to give respect to Artur Beterbiev because I was watching him in that period of 3, 4, 5, just thinking, to be honest with you, this bloke is just an absolute machine. He's such a good fighter, and it's not just he's heavy-handed, he's so good. And what you saw tonight wasn't just two brilliant light heavyweights, it was two pound-for-pound greats, and you know, I've never seen anything like it.
Furthermore, Michael Buffer also talked about the potential trilogy after the second fight, where he praised Dmitry as almost a complete boxer who has hard punches, classic defense, and excellent offensive skills. He also said it's the fight we need to see again. It needs to happen.
Classic offense, defense, leg work, counter punching. It was a great fight. It was a real fight. It was a matador in a bowl type of thing that you love to see. Let's see it again.
Furthermore, Andy Clark fervently called for this possible bout, highlighting how crucial it is to the sport. He said he was completely sure the third fight would be more dangerous and intense than the first two. He noted that both combatants have achieved one victory, demonstrating their exceptional skill. He believes that unless there is a certain victor, the competition will not be settled. He thinks the third meeting will definitively settle the score.
We have to see this again, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And the thing is, given the stage of his career that Beterbiev's at, we have to see it next. I don't think we could keep him hanging around because I think that'll be him done, to be honest with you, after the third fight, whatever happens in it, because it's not, people talk about fighters getting old overnight, and that's never going to happen with someone like him. But at that level, you're talking absolute fractions. Absolute fractions. And against somebody else, when he was rolling into those middle rounds and keeping the tempo high, you would have done them more damage and he'd won the fight. But against Bivol was able to ride that out without looking like he was going to unravel and then find a reply, and that's what really, really good fighters do.
Most importantly, Artur Beterbiev himself hinted at a potential trilogy after the rematch loss to Dmitry Bivol. He said, "Actually, I didn't want the second fight. It wasn't my choice, but no problem. We're gonna do a third fight, definitely." While commenting further on the match, he added, "I think this fight was better than the first fight, but now it's my time to come back." On the other hand, just after the second bout, Dmitry Bivol also shared his readiness for the trilogy and declared, "I'm ready for any challenge." Further, in his other interviews, he also shared his thoughts on the talks circulating about the trilogy between him and Beterbiev. He said, "Is a trilogy a priority for me? Yes, definitely, if Artur wants it. It would feel better to complete the trilogy and settle the score once and for all." Moving forward, the rivalry between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol has been nothing short of electrifying. Beterbiev took the first fight with a powerful knockout, showcasing his devastating strength and dominance in the ring. However, Bivol refused to give up. In the second fight, he used his speed, technique, and ring IQ to win by unanimous decision and equalize the score. Beterbiev's coach, John Scully, offered his reasons after the second fight why Beterbiev lost to Dmitry in the rematch.
We felt like we needed to start a little quicker this time because last time we had a great finish, but a lot of people thought it wasn't enough. So we wanted to start a little quicker, and I think I thought, especially the first half of the fight, I thought it was working very, very well. You know, at one point, maybe the 7th round, give or take, I thought Artur took a round off and Dmitry got back in, and I think his confidence went up at that point, and the fight kind of changed at that point for several rounds.
However, Eddie Hearn described the victory as a crucial and much-needed moment, not just for Bivol, but for his entire team, management, and supporters. Bivol had complete control over the fight from beginning to end, according to him. He commended Bivol's nimble defense, precise punches, and capacity to take advantage of every opportunity. Hearn called it a masterclass in execution and discipline. He referred to it as a unique performance that displayed Bivol's peak abilities.
Probably the best boxing performance I've ever seen live. It was unbelievable. I mean, young fighters, look at the way he stabbed the body, you know, landed on the body, made Beterbiev follow him around, worked at angles. It was just the purest performance I've ever seen. Yeah. And Dmitry Bivol is such a nice bloke, honestly. Like, all he wanted and dreamed about was becoming undisputed champion, and to see him achieve that. It's actually our first undisputed male champion as well. Wow. And it couldn't happen to a nicer bloke, you know. A lot of needle from the first fight. I feel like he deserved it first time around. No arguments this time, even though someone tried to rob us with a draw. You know, it was a clear win.
Moreover, Frank Warren hailed the bout as an incredible contest between two elite fighters. He praised both Bivol and Beterbiev, calling them true greats of their generation. According to Warren, watching the two share the ring was a thrilling experience for fans and the sport itself. He admired the intensity, discipline, and respect shown throughout the match. Looking ahead, he hinted that a trilogy would be the ideal way to bring their rivalry to a historic close.
The fight was a privilege to watch. It's one you'll never forget. Two great fighters, probably the two best of their generation and probably of the 21st century. Unbelievable fight. Much better than the first one. And they gave their all. And we're going to get probably a trilogy out of it now.
Additionally, Dmitry Bivol, in his post-rematch comments, admitted he could have performed better despite doing enough to secure the win. He felt there was room for improvement and expected more from himself. Reflecting on the first fight, he called the draw a surprise. This time, however, he believed there was no room for debate. According to Bivol, he delivered a clear and convincing victory.
First fight I didn't like how I did. Second fight I like more. I feel I could more. I could be better even than this one. Wow. Okay. I feel it, you know. Yeah. But I did enough for the victory today, and I'm happy, you know.
Yeah. Last view from myself. When it went to the scorecards, was there any worries from yourself?
I think the first one they said a draw, yeah. Yeah. And of course it was a surprise for me. Like I didn't like it, you know, because I felt this time I felt like I did enough for victory, to be honest. Yeah.
Now the trilogy fight stands as the ultimate test for both warriors. Each fighter is hungry to prove who truly deserves the light heavyweight throne. Beterbiev wants to reaffirm his power and secure a 2-1 lead, while Bivol is determined to demonstrate his skill and resilience once again. The stakes couldn't be higher, with legacies on the line. Knowing that this battle will definitively end the argument, both sides are preparing with great care. It's about asserting unquestionable supremacy, not just about winning. In the end, who do you think will come out on top in this epic trilogy fight? Will Dmitry Bivol secure his second consecutive victory and prove his dominance once again? Or will Artur Beterbiev repeat what he did in their first meeting and reclaim the lead with his devastating power? Drop your predictions in the comments below. We want to hear your take. Don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest updates and fight analysis. Get ready, fight fans, because this one is going to be unforgettable.